They've taken the best players from Washington and they've rounded up the best players from Oregon and they said, let's see who's better. Let's see who's better. Let's see who's going to compete. Let's figure out who does the best job of having high school basketball players between our two states. See who's the best. And you get a chance to go out there and represent the state of Washington, not just your community anymore, or your school, but you get to go represent the state of Washington. It's a big deal. Quick secret, I've always wanted to coach this game. Ever since I started coaching high school basketball. I remember when this first started. Some of you are old enough to have parents who played in this thing. I remember when this first started, I remember when it first got going.
With my best friends. That's kind of what it was all about, you know. Basketball for me was a way that we really kind of all connected. It was something that brought us all together, and I love the sport, and I'm just gonna miss playing every night. But I'm glad that I get to keep on playing in college.
I miss the atmosphere, cause you know you don't get that in 4 years back, and it's gonna be missed a lot. But moving on to college, so it's gonna be even better, and just ready for the next step.
Built over the 4 years, just meeting new teammates and just building stronger relationships. That's the main thing. And then just playing against the teams in our league, because we play in the Metro League in Washington, and that's one of the hardest leagues. And I'm going to miss playing against some of the best talent in Washington.
I'll just miss those games every Tuesday and Friday. And then state tournament, being in the Tacoma Dome, there's nothing like that. Everyone's watching you, you're on the main court. It's a great feeling.
Like next year when I'm at UW, that I'm just such a big school that obviously I'm not going to know everyone, but I'm going to probably miss those small little connections I can make with all my classmates and friends as the day goes on.
I think the thing I'm going to miss the most is just going out there in front of the school with all my best friends and competing as a team, and then seeing each other at school, and just the whole experience of
team throughout the years. This is like a one game thing where we've just practiced for a week. It's not 4 years built up into working out with guys, sweating, doing everything with them 24/7. So just kind of the relationships I've built with all the guys.
The most thing I'll probably miss is like the family aspect of it, because up in Linden we have a really tight community, and every time I would step on the court or be a part of a team, I just felt like that family part of it, and that's probably what I'm gonna miss most, like not being around my community and the family and stuff.
At the rival games, the whole city is in the gym, and then they're just expecting a show. So I mean, that's what you got to put on for the rival games. It's a great experience, and the atmosphere is just great.
Well, I'm not real happy about it. I fell in love with the playoff process that the state of Washington had as far as crowning its champions at all levels. And it drew me towards high school basketball, that playoff system, the district format, the state tournament format, there's nothing like being at a state tournament site for 4 days and watching great basketball and seeing kids and schools, entire communities, cheerleaders, marching band people. I mean, just an awesome experience for entire towns to be able to go and spend just hours upon hours in an arena watching great high school basketball.
Obviously, the coaches aren't happy.
Right.
What do you see as a way to compromise with WIAA?
Well, you know, to stay away from the political battle would be one. I think kind of clearing the slate and starting over with, you know, some open dialect. You know, we're all adults here. We are the as coaches, we're the people who roll up our sleeves and put the endless hours into kids. I think the WIAA is a great organization. I have no personal vendetta. My only wish is that the experience of a state tournament, I think, has been lost. And it's not to say that there haven't been great games played in regionals. It's just that I'm all about young people from small towns getting to go to out of town. Let's use Morton, for example. I'll use my hometown. In Morton, state tournament was it was a full week of preparation and fun and the band and the cheerleaders and those things. And I just think when you condense it in the system that exists now, a lot of it's lost. And I just don't like that. It really bothers me personally, because I would probably tell you right now, I would not be a high school coach. I would not be doing the things that I'm doing if it hadn't been for my state tournament experiences as a youngster.
Three-point basket for Syracuse. Deontay Daniels for three. Holding foul on number 33, Dominic. Dixon.
Pinning down to get him into the high post. Can you do that? Yeah. And then the three can play on the. You guys can play on the outside. But can you just get him open on the interior? So the first screen, so that gives him an opportunity. If you're bringing the ball up the floor, that you can let him catch in the high post right away. You can turn it face up, and then you can attack from the high post down.
I'll go by one time.
Go by him. But look at this. Everybody else, if he doesn't get it and he gives it up, then it goes back to regular motion. Okay, it goes back to regular motion. But I wanted to start with you getting a pin down right there.
And when you guys run Husky, if they jump switch it, the guy in the top there, wide open.
Slip it. Slip it.
Step to it though. Don't wait for it. Come step to it. Okay.
And do you see that? That's whoever has options, so you can throw it right down the gut. Come on, let's go.
This is a big 4 minutes right here.
Come on, you got to finish this half. Team on three. 1, 2, 3.
Some of these combinations aren't very conventional. Okay. And we don't have to explain it.
We don't. Let's just do it. Let's go.
Hey, hell of a first half.
Stop worrying about yourself and worry about whether we win or not. That's the thing that's going to be remembered here. Not how many minutes you got here in the second half. It's whether we won the game. And that has to be your focus here.
Washington basketball number 53, Scott Hastings. Rebound there, basketball, Riley Hoffman. Your cars in the parking lot that's running. It's a white Jeep with Oregon plate that starts with DBC. Washington basketball number 53, Scott Hastings. Andrew Worthy, 3-point. Basket is good by number 24, Manuel Worthy. The pass from Jazz Johnson. Trevor Jasinski for 3. Basket by Dominic Green.
And then we can, and then that'll loosen them up a little bit, and then just follow it with a down screen to bring them back up, and then let's start it. Can we do that? That'll loosen them up some. So now as you come down here and you see this, you can see that if he's there, you can make that pass all day. However, you're looking for it when you go off of that back pin. However, when we set that down to come back up, look to curl it, and then the other person can pop it. And then let's run our motion out wide for a little while, and then let's look for opportunities to go to the rim.
Hey,
okay?
All those 50-50s, let's get them. Bodies on. Hey, keep bodies on them. Everybody's got to have a body down there first. Rebound first out that end. Okay? Here we go.
It's the rebounding that got your run. The rebounding got your run. Hey, come on, team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team. Let's go, John.
Trevor Jasinski for 3. Dominic Green. Tipped in by Deontay Daniels.
Let's put him right there. How about you? Can you set this screen for him once Kyle comes over this side? We can go right here. Just clear it. Just clear it out.